You can support this show on patreon.com/wandering the aisles. That's patreon.com/wandering the aisles.
I also have gloves for shopping and hand sanitizer.
I found hand sanitizer. They had it at Whole Foods.
Oh, did they?
Yesterday. It was the first time I'd seen it.
Was it cashew hand sanitizer or oat hand sanitizer?
It had like some kind of gummy stuff in it that it felt like very nasty.
Yeah, I've felt a lot of weird nasty ones that I'm like extra slimy.
Welcome to Wandering the Aisles. I'm Andy Farnsworth. These are happenings out in the world, usually a grocery store. They're spontaneous conversational films. Quick sidebar before we get going, and I don't usually like to do this at the beginning of my art, but it is Wandering the Aisles pandemic fundraiser season. So thank you to everyone who's donated so far. A couple more days left before it's over. You can write out your guilty conscience until your heart goes black, or you can head over to the Wandering the Aisles Facebook page and support the show, which, for a limited time, will get you into heaven. That's the top tier of donation. There's just thank you, and then you're going to heaven. My collaborator in meandering today is Ben Kronberg. Ben lives in his own county, and that county is not located on the surface of this planet. Kronberg County is inside the planet, I would argue. He lives in a small underground museum deep within the Earth's crust, and there's an access tunnel to it covered by a place he refers to as, quote, his girlfriend's house, which is where I picked him up. If you Google Ben Kronberg, let's see, you'll find a bunch of his sets from Late Night with Seth Myers. I can't say Seth. John Oliver's New York Standup show, and Last Comic Standing, just to name a few. But you will also find a webpage for a scientist doing chemicals research, which, frankly, I am not sure if it's today's Ben Kronberg or not. I should confess I'm being a little disingenuous and clever here, and maybe I'm falling into the trap of doing what everybody seems to do when they try to talk about Ben's comedy, which is often just some variation of, this guy is funny and weird. And that's probably been going on since high school. Yeah, Ben? When people were signing your yearbook? I don't know if you're listening to this. Did people do that in your high school yearbook? It's super lame and lazy, and I'm going to break the chain. I'm going to break the cycle. The trauma cycle of describing Ben Kronberg. To me, Ben is not even remotely strange. He's just funny, man. He's a surprise machine. He's just totally unwavering in his commitment to just doing his own thing. And really, the only thing unusual about him is that he's incredibly kind, supportive, and just has like a warmth to him. Ben and another comic named Anthony Kapfer run this awesome independent room. It's called the Denver Comedy Lounge, and it's in the back of a sushi place in the River North area of Denver. I don't know why I'm doing that with rising inflection, like you don't know or do know. Rhino. They call River North Rhino. That's what the kids call it. They put me up there a bunch. I'm pretty sure right now they're still doing online shows off their Facebook page. If you go to the Denver Comedy Lounge Facebook page, I think they're adapting really well to doing their thing on a live stream. I'm not trying to say Ben and I are best friends here, but the more I get to know him, the more I wish other people got to have the experience of getting to know him, which is really what I like to do on this podcast. It's often a sort of in the wild document of the first base of friendship. Friendship first base. Fucking baseball analogies. Here's me picking Ben up, and here's us deciding how we're going to do this show with masks on. I don't know if you can hear it, but we are talking through masks this whole show, so. We're about to head off to a grocery store in downtown Denver. We also went to a tobacco place, and then, at the end, you got to stick around because we found a You don't have to make me wear a mask rally at the Capitol building. One of those open up the country protest things, which I don't like to get too political, but it's just fucking stupid. It's great too because there's actually a cannon. I got some pictures when we were up at the Capitol, when we were up the stairs looking down over the protest. There's a cannon pointed at the protesters, just like an old school tribute to cannons, I guess, but as opposed to the new school tributes to cannons. There's just a hacky old played out cannon tribute. But this is a good one. Let's go. What's up, dude?
Oh, hey, dude.
Should I put mine on? How do we do... I don't know how we do a podcast.
I'm just bringing for it, yeah.
With masks on. Can we do that?
You can, I mean, voices will come through.
I think I'm... Should we?
Voices will come through. Who made you that?
My cousin gave it to me. She's a veterinarian.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what that has to do with the mask making, but...
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. Like, I'm happy today, but like I'm anxious about being happy. I don't want to fuck it up. Like I drove past, and I haven't felt good for a while, man. Like I'm like pretty good, but like I drove. There's a big protest
Today?
In front of the
Capitol?
Yeah.
About what? Opening up or something?
Just about America.
Yeah.
Just
silly America. Silly Americans. Whose ride is this?
It's the bank's. I don't own it yet.
Oh, okay, but it's gonna be yours, kind of. It's yours. It's yours.
In 5 years, is it okay if I roll this up?
Yeah, because of the things.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like an apartment. Like, it's a mobile. A truck is nice because if shit goes wrong, you've always got.
Oh yeah, it's a good emergency ready scenario.
Yeah, but people want you to help them a lot. Move and stuff. So it's like a...
Yeah, I was like, as soon as I saw you pull up, and I was like, how could I use this to my advantage?
Okay, so I was thinking, is the Safeway... Safeway's it's a people...
Safeway's good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Safeway's good. Just down that way. Let's go down to Clarkson and take a left.
Okay.
Or you could take a left on Downing here.
This is the first time I've been downtown, dude. I've been out in Lakewood for like a month. I haven't even ventured down, I don't think.
Holding it down?
How are you doing?
Good.
You got a Hawaiian shirt on?
Yeah, it got it.
It's Friday.
Got it here, yeah. It's it's like in the 80s today. Come on.
I know. Do you ever get in a car with somebody and you can tell there's someone who's not going to turn the air conditioning on? I just want to say no.
Is that happening right now?
No, I'm not. I just want to say I'm not that person, usually. Are you supposed to pull over in Denver?
I think so.
I think they're just going to lunch.
Subway has a deal today for essential emergency workers.
Jesus, it's fucking hot.
It's so hot. Right, driving with headphones and a little chin mask
on. I know. Do you have that thing where you have phantom mask syndrome, where you've been wearing it and then you take it off and you're like, it feels like it's still there?
Left here. All right, let's do this.
Ben's got on. You got on gloves.
Got on gloves. So my girlfriend has them. She's, she does aesthetics and other things, including like facial treatments and Botox and stuff.
Really? Have you done that?
I haven't. No, I've done this other thing I've done a couple of things. Like one is a guinea pig and one is like, one is just a pig. I I got this. She did this face thing for me to like get rid of redness, blemishes, things, and it's some sort of light that flashes, and it kind of feels like it's snapping. It might even be a laser, because sometimes it's a laser, sometimes it's not. I should get a grocery cart.
Yeah. Oh no, they make noise.
Okay. Oh, good call. Good call.
You wiping down or?
I wipe everything.
I know. I do too. I'm trying.
Wiping. Who knows? It's comforting now, huh?
Yeah, it's like you're doing something.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I like to be able to like see if I can, a little memory challenge to be like, it's not that many things to remember. It's like a set list.
Yeah.
The one thing I gotta remember that's harder to remember is nail polish remover, huh?
To start huffing?
Just to start huffing, because, yeah. Man, how many bananas do you need? Do you need big bananas? They don't need to be the biggest bananas. Oh, nail polish remover. Because I'm a good boyfriend. Sometimes I'm a good boyfriend, and I get things like nail polish remover, and then flowers, and then I put the flowers in the nail polish remover. Nail polish remover. For natural nails, for artificial nails, for natural nails.
You want it with aloe.
Yeah, right. Vitamin E. Whatever. Who knows? Toiletries. This is my least favorite section. Like, this is what all like where the section that I would soaps and things. But my girlfriend really cares about soaps and things. So we can't even get most of our things here. Like, we gotta get them online.
Yeah.
Because of the requirements.
These are sexy, Depends.
Yeah.
It does seem a little erotic. Diapers.
Yeah. And she seems a little bit older, but they don't seem old enough to wear them.
Even the plus size. There's like a little bit of camel toe. I'm not trying to be.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, what are you saying about women?
Well, yeah, you don't get old, but piss yourself.
If you're incontinent, please stay in shape still a little bit.
You don't need pain reliever.
Do you have an animal?
Yeah, my girlfriend does. She's got a dog and a cat, and, we just went food shopping. Well, she went food shopping yesterday for them. But go to a pet store. People that buy their pet food at the grocery store don't really care that much about their...
refrigerated.
Yeah, they got some. This is, yeah.
That's a lot.
Soups?
How do you feel about putting something in your basket for me? I need a tomato sauce.
Yeah, of course.
There's this kind called it's like R-A-O.
Rayo's?
Rayo's.
Yeah, it's the best stuff.
That's the best one, right?
But it's... Yeah, Rinaldi, Prego, Bertoli, Berea.
I think I'm gonna hold up because I really like.
You want to do that?
Have you ever watched this lady Lydia's cooking show? Lydia Bastianich on the Create channel. She has a good.
I do like Create. I haven't seen hers though. I definitely.
Oh, I need jasmine rice. It's just like this big a bag. It's just like, oh, that's.
They got that one down there, but is that jasmine?
I'm like making Ben carry.
That's just white rice. That's white rice. It's not jasmine. I don't care about carrying.
Oh, here we go. There.
Jasmine.
Rice is one of the things where it's like you get a 20-pound bag and like it's just like a commitment to the future,
Yeah. Well, it's some rice you always have.
Yeah.
Rice you have is better than rice you don't have. 3.5 ounces. 4 ounces.
Ben's looking at dried or smoked salmon. You go with the king salmon? All right, fuck it. I'm gonna get some colas. It's a lot,
Yeah.
but yeah, I can put
Yeah,
on.
$7. I don't know why 16 for 7 ounces seems like a better deal than 3.5.
I can't do the math, dude.
Mushrooms, cream cheese. Struggling remembering.
Fuck, now I want everything you're getting.
Yes.
Like, I think we're in the same zone as far as
Foods?
bagels sounds really good. It's the whipped kind. That's the best.
Yeah, it's easy. It doesn't you could do it with a plastic knife.
Well, and also the smearing of the harder cream cheese. You know what I mean? Like, you get just like a lot on one side.
Yep. Eggs, spinach, boom, sauerkraut, hot dog buns. I don't care about eggs, but
But those are green. Look, it's a green package.
yeah,
Pickles.
grass-fed.
See, I fall for this shit because it's got the green.
Open nature. Uh-oh.
Is it broken?
I mean, I hate to have to do this.
Ben's transferring. Are you going to transfer
Oh,
one
no,
egg?
because that one's good. That would be ridiculous.
If you transferred one broken egg.
That would be ridiculous.
And
Oh, hot dog buns.
these are good. Those are like one of my
Oh,
first.
Nutty Buddies.
When I was a little kid, these are like the first thing I would steal from my dad's quarter jar
Oh, yeah.
to go get those at late at night at the gas
Those are
station.
good. Yeah, I think the Reese's sticks are like those. Or
Yeah.
but those are,
Yeah,
you get more.
those are good. Too. Oatmeal cream pies.
Oh, those are the top of, I would say, of the Little Debbie's.
They are, yeah, Little Debbie cream pies. But like, I would also get the peanut butter wafer things and the individually wrapped cream pies. It was a big one. And the guy would let me take my dog in the store.
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut. On hot dogs or bratwurst?
Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hispanic foods. Sauerkraut's not a Hispanic food. Pickled stuff. Sauerkraut's a pickled thing.
So there's no German.
German section?
Are you Jewish?
No.
Okay. Kronberg. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, there may have been somebody in my family, but I wouldn't have.
I just like to filter them out before I before I record.
No, I'm German, Danish, Irish, Scottish.
Yeah, that's similar
Crayfish.
to me too. Welsh, German,
Sorry.
small dicks and depression.
Uh-huh. And repression.
Yeah. But I'm happy to defy the stereotype, Ben.
I'm happy to prove them all wrong. Right here, right now, sauerkraut.
Pickled carrots.
Reorganization.
Do you want me to carry something?
No. It's all good.
I mean, what's the choice? Is it price or is it quality between
This
the two
is-
sauerkrauts?
Well, both. This is prepared cabbage, water, salt, sodium benzoate, and other things. Preservatives. This one is just white cabbage salt.
But it looks like a barrel, the package, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah. Traditional German style. Celery, carrots, mushrooms. And of course, organic.
I'm a big Baby Bella's fan.
Uh-huh. They are delicious. Now they are delicious.
Oh, they're all already open. So
Maybe they are, but
you know that trick about picking from the back, right?
back?
That's where they put the new produce. Did you know that?
Okay.
I learned that.
Good call. Okay. Uh-huh. I think that's it. Corn. Sweet corn tray.
Pretty firm. This is pretty firm corn. I'm from Illinois, so I mean, this is my sweet spot.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, it's all right, but you're actually gonna get some. It's just an
Well-
assignment to floss.
We're gonna do like,
Mexican corn is the best.
oh, yeah, that's what we were thinking about
You
doing
grill
it
it
with it. Yeah,
with a
grill
little-
it and then do the stuff.
What is the stuff you do? Like, there's like a little
It's
cheese.
like mayonnaise. They roll it mayonnaise and then
Mayonnaise?
tortilla cheese. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
And then, but I like to ring up organic stuff as naan. That's why I like the self-checkout.
Oh, because the deceit, dude. That's deception. I don't want to be part of this.
You don't?
We're more than 6 feet. Do you want to just do yours and set mine aside and I'll do it?
Well, I don't mind just getting yours.
No,
actually.
dude. It should be the other way around.
It should be, but it's not.
I think Ben's the first person to actually have a list, I think, in the 5 years I've been doing this.
Really? Everybody just...
We just
Well,
wander.
it's not my list, it's my girlfriend's list.
Right,
so.
but you're very focused.
Would I have had the... See, the bananas, those are kosher. Oh, lamb.
Please touch accept wait to move your item to the bag.
4011 is the banana code. I know that.
Check them again.
Double checking the eggs. Can I buy your salmon?
No.
Come on, it's on the podcast.
It's on.
I'm buying your salmon, dude. Back off.
Don't buy the salmon. Don't buy the salmon. I'm doing
What about
okay.
the nail polish remover?
Now that would just be weird. I put the receipt in your bag just so you can feel guilty later.
Okay. I will figure out the amount that I should feel guilty.
Don't you worry about a thing. I could use to go by this one place that has my tobacco.
Yeah? Let's
You're willing
go.
to do a tobacco run.
100%, dude.
On hi.
The kid just said hi to Ben. And Ben gave a very robust hello back.
Hi. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me through my mask.
I know
Hello.
people can't tell if you're smiling and it's hard to communicate. You know what I mean? It's hard to
You
know.
gotta look at the eyes. You gotta look at somebody's eyes.
Yeah. You can put it in there's like suicide doors.
Oh yeah. It's my dad's favorite kind of doors. There's eggs. The eggs are safe. It's all your stuff. It's your bounty. Your glory.
Careful.
I got it.
I got it. Okay.
Rice, smoked salmon, coffee. I mean, come on. Come on.
Come on.
Seriously, come on.
Come on. That's fucking hot. I'm turning this up. That was Johnny Cash. It's embarrassing when it's like something that it's on random and it's not something I want to get behind. Like I listen to a lot of techno. So yeah, it just takes away the I don't like to think about, I don't like to pay attention too much. I mean, I like lyrics and stuff, but it puts you in like beta mode. You just go.
Yeah, like that. I could do that a little bit with jazz.
Yeah, jazz too. I haven't like reached for jazz lately. Okay, where's the tobacco shop?
You can go right on 20th.
Okay.
Here.
You grew up here, right?
Yeah, I grew up. I was born in Denver, just down, like right around this area, and then, but raised in the suburbs, like Westminster and Broomfield and North Glen, Thornton.
Have you been keeping in touch with your people in New York? Like I was just talking to some people today on Zoom that were there, and like, dude, their faces, it's like it's always New York. People have that like pall on their face, you know, of just living in the city. But I mean, they're in the shit right now, you know. They're like, it's you can see it.
Yeah, I feel I feel bad for all of them, but most of the people that I know, they're young, healthy people that are, combative to such things if they get it. But yeah, that'd be really stressful.
Are you glad you left?
Go left here now. Try this one.
Are you glad?
Well, now I am, especially, but
because of the sickness.
I was before. It was kind of getting too intense for me. Or I wasn't able to handle my anxiety, productivity, success ratio wasn't doing anything. I mean, here and there, but I didn't have the excitement to deal with the frustration. Like when I first moved there.
Yeah. It just wears you down. Like, I'm the same way. I felt like huge relief, but I have a little bit of, it's blocked off.
Well, these are just kind of blocked off up here.
They're just
weird.
Suggestions.
Yeah, they're
calming. They call it traffic calming.
Uh-huh.
My dad's a civil engineer.
Oh, okay, traffic calming.
I'm going straight through this, though?
Yeah.
Boy, this is like a 4-way stop with...
It's not, but yeah, it's fine.
With benefits. That's a Ben Kronberg joke.
I don't know.
I got
it's
you.
Your joke. It's your joke. 4-way stop with benefits. That's all you.
Go ahead, buddy. It's okay. There's a pandemic. I'm always scared I'm just gonna space out and run someone over. Not out of anger.
This would be effortless, like a hot butter knife.
You wouldn't even feel it in the truck.
It's just there on the corner, so I guess you could just pull over
This
on
is
the
a
corner
spot right here, right?
Yeah, or even right here is a down low spot, because I'll be a second, unless you want to go in together.
Oh, no, that's fine.
As you're...
You can go in. Just remember, it will be recording.
Okay, good.
Put on the flashers. Go ahead.
In this case, we just use one glove for one love. Because I can pretty much do everything with one hand. One mask, one heart. One hand, one glove, one mask, one heart.
Ben's going to the store. I'm a little nervous he's going to say something bad about me. I don't
Forgot spinach. Maybe there's spinach here. I don't do too much of these days. Hello.
Hi.
Do you have the turquoise American Spirit organic roll your own tobacco?
The turquoise American Spirit?
But yeah, the rolling tobacco.
Oh, the rolling? Yes.
Oh, perfect.
All right, $15.59.
Cool.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ben is throwing away his one glove, his surgical medical glove from 20 feet away. He made a point of showing me outside of Capitol Convenience.
it.
Before Ben gets back in the truck, let me just say a couple things. Because as I was listening to this, I hear something in my voice, which you may or may not pick up on. That is, I got this weird... it's hard for me to bond with comics. I mean, that's not... I don't have to bond with them, you know what I mean? But I can hear myself... All right, there is a Cadillac STS pulling landscaping equipment. And I think that just... There you go. That's the new economy. It looks like the Mary Kay Cadillac. Huh. Anyway, a little bit of background. I met Ben real briefly in New York outside the creek in the cave. Maybe 2015? So like what, 5 years later? I end up in Denver. Ben runs this room called the Denver Comedy Lounge, and it's awesome, super fun little room. Just kind of like one of those places where you feel just free and the audiences are great. So one time before I'm going up, he plays Enya. He plays Sail Away, which I thought was amazing as a warm-up song. I have a lot of life around Enya. I've talked about it many times. And I thought, all right, well, maybe here's another chance for me to sidle up to this guy. And I start texting him about Enya. I texted him one of my favorite songs. I think it was Caribbean Blue. And he never texted me back. Maybe he just enjoyed the song. But it's kind of vulnerable feeling when you send someone an Enya song and you get nothing back. But that's about me. That's about me. I got to be comfortable with sending texts out to people and not getting a response back. It doesn't mean anything. I do it to people all the time. Do you see why it's hard for me to make friends with male comedians? What's my fucking point? There's some anger here right now. I went to a 12-step meeting earlier and it brought some shit up, and now I'm in this parking lot and I'm trying to record this voiceover and I don't know who I am right now. Ben's going to get in the truck here and then we're going to head off to this rally that was happening last Friday, almost a week ago. Okay. He's getting back in. Welcome back. That was actually quite soothing.
Was it?
And you're just like, not to critique, but your general demeanor with the checkout lady was very heartwarming. What am I looking at right now? Oh, it's the art museum. I was like, what the fuck? It's like a wing, like a giant. Are you hungry? Can I buy you something to eat? You want just like a sandwich?
I don't know. Are you hungry?
I'm like, we could eat that. I could eat that. We could split that salmon.
Yeah, I'm actually, the thing is I'm having salmon tonight.
Oh.
So the other smoked salmon is for the future breakfast. It's a salmon sort of day. I couldn't triple up on salmon, and nor would I steal salmon out of the mouth of a sweet bear like you.
Bjorn is, I'm learning Norwegian. Bjorn is bear. Bjorn, they don't really say it that hard, but Bjorn, it means the bear, which is like baby Bjorn. You know the little backpacks for babies? That's like a little bear. So I think that's something you should know. Did you grow up religious?
No.
Just godless?
Not godless, but...
Mindful?
Yeah, sure, certainly. I mean, you know, my mom was Catholic, and so... But she didn't practice it, and we didn't really practice it, so it was more of just enjoying not having that. I think she, you know, we'd go to church occasionally on, like, I don't know, an Easter Sunday, if that. Definitely at weddings, we'd go to churches.
So did you have a guilt-free childhood?
I suppose.
That's amazing. I admire that. Is your mom the one who draws the pictures?
No, that's Christian.
Oh.
She's she's kind of moved and she's in the scene. And
I thought you introduced her as your mom, it's like, oh, it's Ben's mom.
Well, my mom was maybe in a thing sometime too, but my mom has been around, like she's come to live shows, but also...
My parents have never come to a show. I've been doing stand-up, over 10 years. And I don't think I want them to. I love them, but I don't think...
Yeah.
My sister came once, and that was... Like, I've never been more nervous since, like, my first show. I was super nervous for her to be there. Just because they know you for who you are, you know? Let's just drive by the Capitol, and I'll take you home.
The Capitol?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if we go to 15th and take a left, that'll get us to the Capitol.
I'm ready to move down here. I mean, that was the whole plan, was to get down here, and now I'm like marooned out in Lakewood. It's good to be with people, with family and dogs, but what area should I live? I'm thinking like Capitol Hill. Is that where?
Capitol Hill's cool. Over here's cool. Yeah, I lived in Capitol Hill, a number of places, like kind of before I moved to LA and stuff, and lived all over Denver. But Capitol Hill is probably, I don't know, seemed kind of like, coolest, sexiest, funnest place. Some little tucked away bars. You got 13th here, which is a nice, fun strip. Back that way on 13th, there's some coffee shops and bullshit, and then up here you get, Studio City. Have you been to Studio City yet? It's been around a while. It's like vegetarian place, but it's also a bar and it's a coffee shop. It's like, it's pretty popular, but they have really good food.
Cool.
And not too expensive, really.
I'm like borderline vegetarian. Like I'm not, what do they call it, flexitarian? I just feel better.
Yeah. But you crave Wendy's occasionally, 4 a.m. occasionally.
Yeah, see, until you brought up Wendy's.
Sorry.
I was really believing what I was saying.
So there's City on the corner there. Don't ever be fooled by JL burritos. They're okay. Don't ever be duped by them. They're okay.
Okay, so yeah, we're not far from the Capitol. We're getting ready to go into protest town.
Fear.
False evidence appearing real. So that's one of the.
That's a flat earther. Sort of.
Okay, we're gonna walk through this, dude.
Yeah.
Are you scared?
You don't walk by it. I'm walking through it.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It seems kind of productive.
We'll go near it.
Yeah,
I don't want to get involved. I don't want to yell.
I don't do too much talking these days. No payment required.
Because of the diseases.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is a little daunting. American flags everywhere. This might be.
Well, if us wearing masks is really gonna stick us out like a sore thumb, but I don't care.
Oh yeah, we're doing the right. We're walking through this some sort of Open Up America rally. You know what I learned, dude? I just say Jesus loves you.
Yeah.
To everybody. That seems to shut them down. Wow, this is actually like an assault to wear the mask. I didn't even put that together.
Yeah.
It's like saying I stand for Dukakis.
Like you don't know butt kiss in politics. They say you don't know Dukakis.
You don't know Dukakis.
Right, if he's got a permit, he's been to the class. And he knows them.
They're also smoking.
Ladies talking gun laws.
Were they?
Uh-huh. Open carry. But he's been to the class.
So, how would you describe this scene, Ben? Let's do a little color.
Well, it looks like it might as well be a.
It's like the 4th of July.
Nice fun 4th of July barbecue happening. Oh, the police are finally wearing masks. They weren't wearing masks for a while.
Yeah, the police are congregated far away from the rally. They're just hanging out. Okay, this is loud. We'll go up and around.
Yeah.
It's like a barbecue with a lot of opinions.
Uh-huh.
I guess, which is most barbecues. Yeah, there's a lot of honking I didn't even think about.
I mean, it's interesting to see like how many people driving are in support of this sort of thing, and
Well, and there might be some ironic honking.
Yeah.
I've often thought that I wish. Oh, here's some police officers hiding behind a tree. Don't tread on me. I see a "Don't tread on me" flag. A couple of them. God, I just, like, this is the exercise right now, dude, is like trying to be like, this is your thing. But it affects me, you know? On some level.
At least they're downwind from us. At least those mouth breathers are downwind from us.
All right, let's go. Let's just look at the cannon. I want to take a picture of you with the cannon.
Okay.
So it's the front of the Capitol building, and yeah, there's some cannons, and ironically, the cannons are aimed at the people protesting. One of them, look at that. That's a straight shot.
Yeah, you're getting at least a family and a half.
Will you take a picture of that, and then I'll take one of you. Here, take it from right here, like you can see it aimed. There's a guy with a pirate outfit on motorcycle with the sidecar. I guess the cops are hanging out in the shade, but it doesn't I guess they're making their presence. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's madness.
Yeah. The only time I've ever been to the state capitol was like I was in elementary school and it was for a field trip. But I guess that's where the governor hangs out.
Is he there? Like, is he at his desk or it? Is the governor? The governor's a lady, or I don't even fucking know.
No,
Jesus.
the governor is Jared Polis. Gay. Governor, I think the first openly gay governor.
Oh, really? A little light in the legislative loafers. Is that what you're trying? I don't remember field. Where did we go? Oh, so we had a Bike's Candy Factory in our town, which was like now bought by Nestle.
Okay.
And we would go there, and they would have a giant thing of Laffy Taffy that they were like swirling, you know, and making a big arm gesture. Let's go around this way.
Yeah.
We're crossing without the sign. To go. Can't talk.
To go sign.
To go sign.
It's to go time. That's how they pump up at the restaurant that is now limited to takeout and delivery.
It's to go time.
It's to go time, guys. Come on.
Let's go, staff. Are you ready? Lisa, it's to go time. We talked about this. They say takeaway in some towns.
Takeaway, yeah. Takeaway.
Carry out.
Carry out, takeaway. I don't know, it's like you have to be indoctrinated into those things. I don't know that you could not be to not have been indoctrinated in something and then to adopt it as a dogma is interesting. But like the act of indoctrination needs to happen, like, you know, that one yoga class to become, you know, to be the thing. Like, I've taken yoga, but I haven't been indoctrinated.
Yeah.
So I'm not like into it. I can watch sports, but I was never indoctrinated into
do you think
nationalism.
Not to get too psychoanalysis, but do you think it's because you grew up godless with no moral center?
Yeah, possibly. Probably.
This guy, when I worked in radio in Boston for a minute, and he would when people would be nervous about checking their sound, he'd always just ask them what they have for breakfast. So they'd talk about something. But usually, it is a good idea. But a lot of times people just hadn't had breakfast. Have you had breakfast?
I did, yeah.
What'd you have?
I had breakfast. I had coffee with wheat butter.
Like it's like the bulletproof coffee.
Yeah, but with wheat butter, with like homemade wheat butter.
Yeah.
And then some CBD, MCT oil in it. And then made a fresh juice on the Jack LaLanne power juicer.
Is it legit? The Jack LaLanne?
Yeah, Jack LaLanne power juicer.
Oh,
It was a hand-me-down from my mom. A little bit of fennel, celery, carrot, white beet, ginger, turmeric, and spinach.
That sounds like...
And a couple cuties and some lemon juice in just one of those little, hand things that you can juice a citrus.
Cuties are the mandarin, like the little mandarin orange situation.
And then that, like, apparently the citric acid in the lemon juice mostly keeps the other things in the juice from oxidizing. So a lot of times when you get like a juice that's just like celery juice or one type of juice, watermelon juice, you'll get the other ingredient in the watermelon juice or the celery juice or the whatever juice is lemon juice, because the citric acid I guess preserves the enzymes or keeps it from oxidizing accidentally.
Occidental.
To me, the skyline of Denver is very 80s city skyline to me. It doesn't seem too old or too modern. You know, like it's an interesting city.
It's like a weekend coke habit.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no, this guy's in a Camry with the flag.
Oh, he's picking up the old lady. Come on, mom. Come on, mom.
He's picking up his mom from the Trump rally.
He's picking up his mom, who's a Trump supporter. Does this guy have a mask on? I hope the camera guy has a mask on. He does. Let's just pretend like we're here. Yeah, hell yeah. We'll pretend like you guys matter too. You do. You deserve a good life.
That guy had a Confederate hooded sweatshirt on.
Of course he did.
You lost, buddy.
And then he's like, this guy has like a baby Bjorn, right? And what if he's looking and like giving the thumbs up to somebody with a flag, but then smashes his baby into like the light pole because he was just looking, because he just cared about America so much. Like the metaphor that would have, you know, like you don't care about your baby's health, you care more about the American flag than you do about what's actually around you, what's happening, what you're caring about.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I wouldn't presume to not want to. I don't know. I never wanted to have kids to even have to decide whether to keep them or, you know.
Yeah.
Or
people don't talk about it, but I think you have to decide every day. Like you're waking up. Do I really want to do this? I just don't want to give the universe that chance to like pay back if I have a kid. I mean, I love kids, but.
Yeah, I mean, I think I like kids, but I like interacting with kids, and I don't think that you need to have them to appreciate them per se.
Sure.
Like, you rent a tuxedo, you know.
Yeah, just take them for an afternoon and then bring them back. I think that's the. Yeah, I just like I guess I'm a little. I'm not. It'll probably happen someday, but I mean, I'm not opposed, but I think. I'm a little scared of having me. If I had me as a kid, I don't think I'm like tough enough to handle a me as a kid. Like my parents, man, the older I get, the more I'm like, Jesus.
We had to put up with it.
I mean, I think I'm sure I scared the shit out of them a lot. The Denver skyline reminds me, like, it's a little bit like Naples, and that stuff is sort of like nonchalantly popping up, like the high rises. They're not all bunched together.
You said like Naples, Florida?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Were you from there, or were you just been there? Yeah.
My grandma had a place.
Oh, that's right.
On Gulf Shore Drive.
Yep.
It was really,
I was just there. We told me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I didn't. There's some places I went. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Do you like Indian buffet?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite buffets.
Is it out? Oh yeah, buffets.
This has been done, but yeah, like our buffet's even never gonna come back.
Fuck.
You know?
Right. I mean, yeah.
Is that a thing of the past? Is live music inside? Because I think outside live music would be a lot easier to manage and not, but still.
I mean, I just got an email from Wise Guys, that club in Salt Lake, and they're like, we're opening up again, but only at 65% capacity.
Oh, really?
I guess, whatever that means. I don't know how they figure exactly 65%, but...
How much are you itching to go do something like that you would do that? Or would you be like, yeah, sure, why not?
You mean perform?
Go, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd still do it. I mean... Would you?
I don't know right now. I think just already having the anxiety of... you can go left here, actually, if you want.
Yeah, I guess I was answering in, like, some future...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, traveling already just normally kind of sucks or is draining a little bit. I mean, it can be kind of fun, but it also is, like, tedious and the things involved with it. And then, like, just when we came back from Florida, we were feeling it because that was, like, in March. That was, like, March 10th. And so we were already feeling the paranoia of being in an airport, and having that kind of, like, schizophrenia in the airport is, I don't know. doesn't add to the thing. And then being on a plane with a bunch of people, like, or being on a bus with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, just feel, it would feel, I mean, it might be safe, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know that I'd feel safe going to a dog park. Not just for the dogs, but for the fucking people. Plus, like, it's like I'm, you know, in a relationship, so it's like both people kind of have to feel safe to move forward in a similar direction, in a similar way. You know, if one person's totally cool with like, this is fine, let's go, blah, and then the other person's like, no, like, how do you negotiate that? So I think that, just figuring that out, like, because there's probably somebody in every relationship that's the easygoing, whatever, and somebody that's more, I don't want to say uptight, because...
Well, it's like a system
like
of government. You got the checks, you got the legislative and the executive.
Yep.
And if you're in a throuple, the judicial, I guess.
Yeah, the legislative seems the most important. But the executive branch is the...
Was that right? Legislative, executive? Did I get
judicial,
it?
Yeah. Perfect. That's perfect.
No, I mean, that's the upside. I mean, that's being in a relationship. You have, like...
Yep.
You're less inclined to impulsive decisions, or you have to answer to somebody, you know?
Well, my relationship, I'm probably the legislative. I'm one of the legislative. You know, I'm probably the House of Representatives more than the Senate, and she's the executive and judicial.
So she's more. Her future
because she cares. Like, you know, the way that she wants things, I think, and the way she needs things is a little bit more. She's more planned and more thought out. I'm more go with the flow. You know. Hence this activity here. Not that she didn't want me doing this, but you know, at the same time, I didn't have to feel like it wasn't like doing this made her feel uncomfortable.
Oh, I didn't even think about. I didn't.
No, you're fine.
Travis.
I would have said something.
Yeah.
Hell, she would have said something. Who am I kidding?
I mean, we are in a truck together, but
yeah,
6 feet.
This is as roomy as it gets.
This is 4 feet. We're 4 feet from each other. Well, thanks for doing this, dude.
Heck yeah. It was real fun.
Yeah.
I got things done. We did something. We collaborated.
Exactly.
There's a 90-year-old black woman that lives next door, that one, and then another 90-year-old black woman that lives in that house. And these were two, there's a farmhouse right there, and these two houses are built on the land of that farmhouse. Postscript.
That's interesting. I mean, your house has like a little submarine window, the little circle. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's there's a little spider that hangs up by the plants. That I'm like, I keep seeing you here. I don't think you're going to be coming in the bedroom, you know? Like, you know? I don't see you like traipsing all over the place.
All right, I'll shut this off.
That's the show. Thank you so much, Ben. Go see a show at the Denver Comedy Lounge when things get going again, or go to the Denver Comedy Lounge Facebook page. Check out one of the live shows they're doing. They have a show called A Talk Show, ? With Benthany. That's Ben and Anthony. Also, I highly recommend following Ben on social media, particularly Instagram and Twitter, where you will get the day-to-day version of the Ben Kronberg experience. Before we go, one more thank you for all the people that donated to the fundraiser. It's still going on a few more days. Go to the Wandering the Isles Facebook page if you enjoy the show. If you want to keep it as a weekly thing, I certainly do. Money goes to equipment, streaming services. It's sacred to me. Every donation, for real. And as always, for recurring monthly support, you can hit patreon.com/wandering the aisles. That's patreon.com/wandering the aisles. Music in the show was provided by Aaron Campbell, and a lot of the spacier ambient type stuff by Future Sequence. Review us on iTunes. That helps a ton. You can follow us on Instagram @Wandering Aisles. Then, of course, you can wade out into the open of the World Wide Web and visit wanderingtheaisles.com. All right. I'll see you next week. All right, I gotta go. I gotta shut this thing down. Thanks for listening. Seriously.